to rock out with him, but he said he was doing his own thing or something, so I wasn't able to rock out. I'm not sure, um, but I guess he shares people's music, if I'm not mistaken. Peasy, is that what it is? You spin people's music on your side of the block? Yeah, so I might want to check him out on occasion. The Peasy Show. Had a chance to tap in with him a couple times, chop it up with a DM just to see if we can get some business done. But he's doing some things right now that he got to focus on, I was told. So, you know what I mean? Try to respect that. Got to respect the growth. Respect the growth of everyone. You dig? Respect the growth of everyone. You know what I mean? See, it's a Friday night. People want you. They want you to get. They want you to get into a space that can make your Saturday morning not as familiar as your Friday night was before you got into that space. Yeah, I mean, yo, Tink, Tink, what it do? What it do, Tink? What it do, though? Tinka, 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 what it do? Yeah, so we gotta listen. We gotta listen to some of that hard body karate, man. We gotta listen to some of that. Uh oh. Uh oh. This is a hard body karate production. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back. My neck and my back. Oh, I want 150. I want 150,000. Let's go. Hey, where you going? You ain't gotta leave now. Without me becoming overly abstract, I just got back confused, huh? Yeah, I know. I'm as dope as I was before. If you remain coherent when you hearing what I'm sharing, what? You will see somebody cop a plea. Maybe it's taking me. I had to love some special. It's like I'm about to take the lead. Hit the states and overseas. A couple chicks ain't over me. Dang. I can view this as a strength, but really it's just a part of greed. Just allow me to proceed before I get ambiguous. Picture this only if you're willing to take the risk. Take that risk. Words to speak different languages. Nigga Dane is just dope, point blank, period. I know I keep saying I'm dope, I don't want to overuse it. And just because I'm dope don't mean you should abuse it. Don't abuse it. Lyric and music, in the way I fuse it with facts and information causes alienation. And I'm cool with that. Y'all gotta fool with that. And trust me, ain't nothing y'all gonna do with that. We talk about quality because we know about the quantity. This ain't no distraction. This is how it happens. How it happens. Said lyrically, I got the latest fashion. I said you damn right, without a question. Without a question. Pressing, we going in the right direction. Aye. We live on Iliad, yo. Future. We live on Iliad, yo. Y'all know what it is. Queen of Stereo just hollered. You know what I mean? This is so hard. Got that Solo Dome audio. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I feel good about feeling good, you know? Go, Stilo Nasty on the track. You know, I feel good about feeling good. Healthy's a new gangster. Hey, you've been blaming me. You've been blaming me. You've been blaming me. So here we go again. They ask, nigga, why you so complex? I've been fighting through emotions, confusion, and low regret. I'm frustrated. Been on a quest, trying to develop relationships with my friends, family, lovers, shit, even myself. Y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all see them. Y'all see what really is the movement. Ghost is really grooving. I mix that with some embarrassment and a little bit of exhaustion. That's why you hear me touching on what I'm doing so often. We all struggle, that's what they say, true. But I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. For better outcomes. By any means, they bring them out. Being live on Iliad is how I know it's my reflection. I get to see all the areas I lack in perfection. Then I get to it. Get to this lyrical thing, well, that's part of the campaign. Yeah. It's a damn shame I had to go the route I had to go, but Iliad was the right road. At the end is a pot of gold. Right. Yes, nigga man some Musa. I'm not what you used to. See, I'm advocating for a shift. That's why I spit like this. And it's real fake everything. If I didn't say that, I would be remiss.
I'ma be
Now,
remiss.
some gonna say I'm the illest, others gonna say that I'm dope. And since it's hard to argue the truth,
I agree with both.
See, it's the discipline. Plus, it's part of my pedigree. And Lord needs to see that he ain't got a copy, y'all.
He ain't got a copy, y'all. Copy that, copycat.
He's the son of a big dog.
He's the son of a big dog.
And I'm the big
I'm
dog.
the big dog.
Future.
Hey, you been blaming me. You been blaming me. You been blaming me. You been blaming me. You have. It's me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. You been blaming. You been blaming me. Blaming me. Blaming me. Blaming me. You don't blame me. Don't blame me. Blame your mama. So, anyways, people, I'm about to get out of here. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's time for me to make a move, baby. I got to make a move, baby. Now I got to. This ain't about arguing, baby. This ain't about arguing. This is about making moves. We have got to make moves. Now somebody's trying to do something to us, baby. Now I know this firsthand. Now, do you know this? Are you with me? Are you live on Illy Ave, baby? Huh? Are you live on Illy Ave, baby? What the hell in the hell? What in the midnight star? What in the midnight star? So yeah. So anyways, we're trying to get towards Inhaler. It's a lot of music coming, man. That's what we got. We got a lot of communication through the music. We want to guarantee you that we have what's working. Not really worried about nothing goofy. We've taken our time. We've put some things together with integrity. And I like it. I like it. I like where we at with it. Let's go. Get it. Let's go.
It's like I appeared out of thin air. You might not have seen me, but trust me, I've been here. I will say it was a crazy disappearing act. Don't think this is a new trick just because I bounced back. I do this all the time when Goldstein's on the track. Now we back on the map.
The young general, what it do?
Future is the most high. Allah. This is a whole nother level. You're not quite developed, fella. I tell you what, we're gonna take you out the picture.
Yo, listen.
Put Jane back in the
Let me know what's going on, man. What we gotta do to make this right?
There's a difference. It's definitely a difference. It was all smiles until I hit you with the monkey wrench. But I told you, I'm familiar with the monkey wrench. The ride is how to. Just might have what you're searching for. Maybe a little more. Maybe whack, acting like I never lived. This is what it looks like when you're back on the shit.
Right.
Please believe I am back on my shit. You won't find this anywhere else.
This is it.
Same rules apply as above. I wasn't even going to do this. My son
Gave me a nudge.
Back, y'all. It's your digger. How we gonna act?
Y'all? I'm back, y'all. It's your digger. How we gonna act, y'all? Huh? Five. Think about. Let's go.
Go, Stilo Nasty on the track.
Hold on. We good so far? Because what we're going to do, I think tonight, even when we go live, we're just going to run through some of these plates, man. We're going to run through some of these plates, man. Yeah. We're going to run through these plates, man. I just need to know how y'all feeling about it. Are we doing okay? Are we doing okay? Are we worth communicating with you? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see how this go. We're gonna try something. We're gonna see if this works. You know what I mean? See if it's a fair trade. So what y'all got up for the night? What are y'all doing tonight? What's happening tonight? Where y'all at with it? Where you at live on Illy Ave? We need to start getting this right. We on a new cipher. Let's start doing these things so the people can see what we talking about. Where y'all at live on Illy Ave? Put that in there. Let me know where you at. What side of Illy Ave you on? Give that shout out the right way. You dig me? We want to acknowledge you. We want to acknowledge you. Yo, what's the deal, Mario?
What's good with that, BD? Let me do something real quick. I got some shit going on here. My bad. What's poppin'? What's poppin', King?
What's the deal with you, man?
Can't call it, bro. Just trying to get this shit together. You know what I mean?
Word.
You know how we do.
Word.
Trying to keep it all in the
So how the show
You know, with
coming?
a new year, with a new year comes new things. You know what I'm saying? We doing a live streaming on weeknights every night over on YouTube and Facebook. We're trying to get some streamer views and, you know, them subscriber views up over there, and that's all we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to build the show from out there and see what's going on. My IG folks still tapped in with us.
Dope. So what type of show is it? Tell the people live on Illy Ave what type of show you doing now, PZ.
Okay,
Like, what is it? Tell them who you are.
So yeah, I am the Blind MC. I host the PZ show. My show consists of, you know, me sitting down every week, every day. We talk about different things. Mondays, motivation. We talk about things that motivate the mind, motivate the soul. Tuesdays, we usually have a topic on deck. Wednesdays, we like to show love to the artists, specifically their music, playing their music every Wednesday night, a new wave music that we drop in there. And then Thursday night, we sit down and talk about the music that we heard from Wednesday night, which usually leads us to a Friday winner, you know, for PZ's open mic display. We usually come in on a talent showcase where we got anybody who is resemblantly showing themselves with a talent to tap in and be a part of the show. We invite any of you to be a part of that. That's a, you know, basic setup we do. And then Saturday nights we have a nice little freestyle roundabout segment, you know, where we jump in, we try to see who's going to join us in with a whole cipher, you know what I mean? Usually it take a 30 minutes for me to get warmed up on the mic, you know what I'm saying, freestyling and all that.
Dope. So I want y'all to hear that, ladies and gentlemen. That's PZ. Y'all see what he's doing. You find it? I'm going to be rocking with him. So some of those shows is going to be right here live on Illy Ave. I'm be helping him get some legs up under him. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. If you're an artist, if you got vocals, if you got bars, you know what I mean? Holla at me live on Illy Ave or just get at my cousin PZ. He got a show. He letting that thing work like it worked.
Yeah, you already know. That's how we giving it up. We just show love to the peoples. Anybody that's out here creating music, doing music, where you from, you know what I mean? It don't matter. We just want to show love to you. Because music is something that, you know, when you're creating it, you don't really get a chance to enjoy all of it because you're so caught in that moment. But the thing about it for me that I love so much about this music is I get to talk to the artist that created it. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist myself, I enjoy listening to the stories that it took to create the music they gave you. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, PZ.
What's up, please?
How did you lose your sight? Were you born without your sight? Did you have an accident that caused you to lose your sight? Was it some type of
It was. So technically, it was like basically an incident that happened to me, you know what I mean, about 10 years this year ago. So, you know, when I was born with a weak immune system, I ended up about a few years ago, I was living in a house that had black mold in it, and I got real sick. So that, you know what I mean, in addition to like the spinal meningitis that I ended up catching in addition to that, it kind of took a toll on me. It almost killed me and everything. But I bounced back from it. You know what I mean? They call it, you know, one of those things that happens. You know what I mean? get a lot of curveballs thrown at you in life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of
Facts.
the day, you gotta know how to bat that bitch out the park. You know.
Facts. Facts. Well, first of all, that's dope that you survived that. I hate that that got introduced to you. And you said that happened like almost 20 years ago?
10 years this year,
Almost
be 10
10 years
years in
ago.
July.
10 years ago this year.
Yep.
So when that happened to you, what were you doing before then? Were you involved with music before then? And
Man.
if so, like what was your momentum on?
Well, at that point, you know what I mean, I had just kind of like moved down to Atlanta. I was back in my mom's neighborhood and shit, chilling with her, trying to get my shit back together on that note. But then I didn't really bump into like music artists until like, you know, very shortly after I got sick and ended up going into the whole situation of me losing sight and everything. So like it was there. I was always doing music. I've been doing music since I was real young, you know what I mean? About 17, 18 years old was around the time when I first started recording.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean? Like it's been something of a like pick it up, put it down. Really don't have the dedicated artists that I used to have around because most of the artists I rock with from before my former years when we used to be a group called Twin Gats.
Okay.
I used to run it, like we used to make music all the time, but it was almost like it was a thing to get girls type of deal. You know what I mean? We write a dope song, it connects with a chick, so she like it. We got a dope ass truck and shit banging out some 22-inch rim. You know what I'm saying? On the Tahoe type of shit, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Jumping some nice little breezes off of it. You know what I mean? What else?
I still spit bars for the hers. I still spit bars for the hers, man.
You heard? Yeah, you got to. Just to let them know it's all there. You know what I mean?
What?
Like for real. I do the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just how it all started for me. But for me, in all reality, like I became an artist due to like just being in those like ciphers. The lunchroom ciphers was my shit. So like I was in the crowd writing poetry at first, and then everybody be like, "Yo, cuz, we need you to do some beats on the table." Boom, 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 and then next thing you know, here it goes. So after, you know, joining that little camaraderie team of people, like everybody was showing their side, showing their team, showing their crews and shit. And I just got into the whole groove of it. I'm like, yo, I'm an artist. I like to create some shit, say some shit. So I jumped on there and started spitting my shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I didn't expect to be the artist that I am, you know what I mean? Even in the sense of myself. But for me personally, I love music so much that it really doesn't matter if I make it in music or not. It's just to be around it and be in that same atmosphere of people that make music, and I can see that creative mindset clicking like a bunch of sparks shooting off in the air and shit. It's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? And it's almost euphoric whenever you looking at it from my perspective as a person who really, really appreciates the music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got a partner out here named Macaroni, where I'm at, and his name is Macaroni, the blind producer. He's also a lyricist though, but he's a producer. He cold-blooded on the production side of things. He lost his vision as well, so maybe y'all should connect and tell a story about that. Now let me ask you this: how impactful was it to you in your psychology when you realized you wasn't going to be able to see again? Like what happened to your psychology, your mental self? What happened?
Well, I went through a lot of different phases. I'm gonna tell you, the first year and a half was probably the hardest because I thought suicidally. You know what I mean? I really didn't care for my life in the first year and a half because I was questioning why I was still alive. In any case, it took me going through, you know, about 6 to 8 months of therapy with, you know what I mean, a person just stopping by the crib, showing up, talking to me consistently, showing up and coming around, just giving me something to feel needed and important about, you know. And then between that and then a mixture of my mom and then my father, God rest his soul before he died, helped me to kind of mentally focus on the fact that my life wasn't over, you know what I'm saying? Because I literally used to lay around and didn't want to move from where I was. And I got to a point where it was just stagnation, complete stagnation for me. And I didn't want to do anything. And it really just got me to a point where I was just like, you know, my mom was like, yo, you gotta get up, you gotta do something. You can't be sitting here like this. I can't see you like this because you're starting to stress me out.
Right.
And I didn't want to see my mother stressed out. So I just picked up my shit and moved on. And in that journey from when I left my mom's crib and moved back to New York, and I'm here now, and you know what I'm saying, my hometown in Albany, New York and shit. I'm just chilling. I'm redefining what people told me that I would never be able to do again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Most people told me I would be, you know, never able to work and get a job. I actually have a job. I work for Amazon. You see what I'm saying? So
No.
it's a lot of things that I was told I wouldn't be able to do. Like I stream live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and shit like that. Nobody told me, they told me I couldn't do that shit. So I did it to prove niggas wrong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They also told me my music wasn't worth a fuck. So I started doing music and I started getting people to tap in with me. I speak with Fat Man Scoop regularly. So
Right.
peace and shout out to Fat Man Scoop for even shooting me that love and shit back in 2020.
Future salute to cousin Fat Man Scoop. What it do, Scoop?
Mm-hmm.
Over here in the back.
Yeah, you already know. So yeah, man. I mean, like it's been a hell of a journey, but it's only been because of the fact that I, you know, got people in my ear telling me, you know, consistently, bro, don't ever give up on yourself.
Right.
Because when people want you to fail, they want you to let up and sit down. It's always gonna be somebody like that around you. Anywhere you go, no matter where you are, what you're doing, you're gonna always have somebody that's gonna tell you, nah, that ain't gonna work for you. But you believing in yourself gives you that credibility that you don't have to use that. You don't have to use that advice, and only stick to the one thing that's true to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's really where I've been at, like my whole time. This whole time now, last 10 years, I've been just working on myself. You know, creating music. My father told me, if I love something, it's never gonna feel like work. So that's how I move into music now.
Dope. So are you producing your music? Or are you just writing? Do you got like how what
Look, I am
adventure did you
writing.
find
I
yourself
really
walking into?
am writing. I've been working with other producers. Like I have a whole litany of friends that I've been working on with producing beats and stuff for me as far as the music is concerned. Like shout out to Dojo Beats, JoJo, DIP, my boys Dipology, dropping down beats and shit. They used to have a show that they used to do on Twitch TV. We call it the Dojo Show. So we used to actually, you know, do live streaming, like making beats live on the stream and then talking our junk, you know what I mean? A little crazy stuff like that. Then usually what we've done from that production of beats that we've had made on the show, that we started making actual songs with it. So we've been working on music like competitively, camaraderie, like most of the artists that we've developed music with from this platform by the name of Rap Chat, if you're familiar with it. Yeah, but like it's been a beautiful thing, like because they've just been blooming and blowing up, like the whole platform of Band Lab, doing beats, reducing like all these tracks to making like a whole cipher, mega cipher of like just dope shit, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm real thankful to be in that category with them artists right now, as far as that. Like plus, you know, every now and again I chop it up with producers by the name of PD Benz and Legion Beats and shit. So, you know what I mean? I tap in with them every now and again. They drop me some beats every now and again there. So I fuck with them on the low keezy. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's only when I'm bread right. You know how motherfucking producers can't charge no less than 200 a beat.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, what I'm gonna do, because we build like we do, PZ, and we already tapped in.
Sure enough.
Yeah, let's do this the right way, correctly. I got production for you, champ. We got production all day. Hard Body Karate, Ghostino Nasis on the track. That ain't an issue. But I want to see what we could do, just based off of you not giving up, because I too had a very impactful scenario that kind of routed my footprint differently. I didn't lose my sight. I just lost an entire life. Yeah, I mean, I lost my entire life, my whole fucking first world. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Joe Lewis as well. You know, he's a realtor. He go hard body, but I seen Pops on the avenue. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and definitely want to give a shout out to who's that? Who's that? Oi Bob Beauty. Who's that? That's you. That's Oibo Beauty. Oibo Beauty. That's that Oibo Beauty right there. Like really, yeah. Let me find out. Let me find out. We got the Oibo. The Oibo. But yeah. I want to see what we can do, man. I want to see what you do with your things. I'm gonna slide some of that hard body karate production over there. You know how we chop it up inside the box. But
Yeah. I love the movie.
I'm very pleased to know that you had the courage to keep moving your foot, you know what I'm saying, in direction of your choice, which happens to be this music. A lot of people forfeit for various reasons, you know what I mean? Way lesser than losing vision. So,
Oh yeah.
salute to that. Now, how did you start learning Braille? How are you writing your rhymes? Are you using voice automations or something? Like, what are you doing?
In any sense of the word, you can say it's a combination because I don't read Braille because I have neuropathy, so I have numb hands. My fingers is numb as shit. Okay. But because I don't have those type of options to use from, I use a lot of memory. It's all muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of my words, like I'll create a verse. If I'm recording, it's easier. So like I record a verse, I might say something after a line, and I'm like, all right, I like that. I'm gonna keep it, and then I go to the next line. I work on different lines. I have like 2 different tracks working at one time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Pretty much.
Right. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Like, in a more sense, like for me, it's more of it's been all muscle memory for me. You know what I mean? Right. Like completing music, I have like formats in my head of different beats, how they come out. So like for me, I listen to the track first.
Right.
I give it a good listen, get all the bridges, the cuts in there. I want to hear all of that, so I know where my positioning should be at in this track. You know what I'm saying? So from that. With the addition, anybody who brings a style to the table, I'm probably gonna mimic your style to bring it all to life. You know what I mean? In the same sense, because my ideal is creating a masterpiece, something that people gonna listen to more than once, and they gonna vibe to that shit every time. You know?
Right. All right. So yeah, we definitely gonna do something real slick like that. And I just want you to know, if you accidentally mimic my style, you gonna be dope as fuck, nigga.
We could definitely do some things.
You will definitely be dope. You mimic my style, the game changes. It's just real different. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? They gonna really know something happened. They don't know we tapped into each other. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So do you listen to other artists that's like from the industry? Are you influenced by these cats? Are you more? Did you find a way to become authentic that you had to move your superpowers the way you had to move them?
Yeah, because for me, I grew up listening to, the Jay-Z's, Nas's, the EPMDs, and Eric Sermons, and Keith Murray's, the artists that really said some shit in their music, you know what I'm saying? So by the time like we hit like 2010, I stopped actually listening to music for a while because it really wasn't appealing to me as much as it was, you know what I'm saying, back in that, early 90s segment of music. Music for me like stopped after like the early 2000s and shit. It's like for me, and then I stopped listening to everything new. So anything that's come out in the year 2023, 2020 and on into now, no, I probably haven't heard it, but I do keep my ears to the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's more or less like I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to hear about your pussy hole pink and your booty hole brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's music to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that brings a song that represents a recreation of how you disrespect yourself and others around you doesn't really reflect the music that I want to do. I like to make music that means something to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really touches a soul. You know what I mean? Like, I've been the type of artist that create music that really just reflects like the times that we live in. You know what I mean? I'm a real hip hop artist that likes to speak about the here and now. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And see, just know what I even had to pay attention to and learn on my own adventures of
Mhm.
bouncing back. Um, you have to very much just know that the art you're creating for self, that it really is for self. If anyone gets to enjoy it, then cool. Because right now, I got close to 50 pieces of works that I distributed
Mhm.
through DistroKid. I didn't put a real
Mhm.
campaign behind it or nothing per se, but
Mhm.
I got a body of work that I've already pushed out that most people would never do in their lifetime. You feel
Facts.
me? And
Mhm.
this ain't that. And when I tell you this is light. I ain't even went deep in the vault or nothing. Like every day I write, okay?
Mhm.
It's part of my therapy. It's part of how I communicate. I lost my son and my first son in 2008. And so that reshaped
Condolences. Yeah, my son was born in 2008, so I feel you.
respect. So I've been impacted behind that concept. And then I had to go through a
Mhm.
custody battle, right, for my second son. So that kind of it warped a lot of things. In the
Okay.
process of that, a lot of shit been stolen from equipment, cameras, just bodies of work, man, that I just had to start all the way over from scratch.
From
I
scratch,
want
yeah.
to assure you that because I'm saying it out loud live on Iliad, all you got to do is follow through, famo. Just follow through with me. I guarantee,
Mhm.
I guarantee I'll put some bangers on us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Guarantee. I'm gonna do something dope with, to, and for you, just based off of you didn't quit.
word.
You
Cause
know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm doing, Brody. I appreciate that because that's the kind of shit that I'm on, bro. And that's how I make my music. I love putting artists in a position where they feel like, you know what I'm saying, working with me just gives you a better edge on the sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's really where I'm at right now, just creating my own lane of music where people really get the chance to know like the ideas and the mindset that I come to the play, I come to
Yeah,
the music with, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because there's a lot
That's
of
why I'm
artists that
live
come
on
with different
Iliad.
things.
That's why this is that hard body karate production. And that's why I'm
Yeah,
so fortunate that Goldstein Onassis is on the track, because every time I get a track out of the jewelry box, it just seems to score my memory. So like
yeah,
yourself, I don't have I don't have some things to talk about, but what I do have to discuss and talk about, man,